was a normal school day for Felicity and Jason. They woke up, got dressed, ate breakfast, and walked to school together. They were in the same class, and they always sat next to each other. After school, they went to the library. They were both big readers, and they loved to spend time there. They were looking for a new book to read when they saw a bush that they had never noticed before. "What's that?" Felicity asked. "I don't know," Jason said. "Let's go take a look." They walked over to the bush and peered inside. They couldn't see anything at first, but then they saw a faint light. "What is that?" Felicity asked again. "I don't know," Jason said. "But it looks like a portal." They stared at the portal for a moment. They were both curious, but they were also a little scared. "Do you think we should go through it?" Felicity asked. "I don't know," Jason said. "It could be dangerous." They stood there for a few more minutes, debating what to do. Finally, Felicity took a deep breath and said, "Let's do it." They stepped through the portal, and they found themselves in a strange and wonderful world. It was hidden behind a bush in the schoolyard, and it was made of swirling silver light. Felicity and Jason were curious, so they decided to go through it. When they stepped through the portal, they found themselves in a strange and wonderful world. The trees were taller than skyscrapers, and the animals were unlike anything they had ever seen before. Felicity and Jason were amazed. They spent the next few hours exploring the new world. They met all sorts of interesting creatures, and they had many exciting adventures. One day, they were walking through the forest when they came across a group of trolls. The trolls were blocking their path, and they looked like they wanted to fight. Felicity and Jason were scared, but they knew they had to stand their ground. They drew their swords and prepared to fight. The trolls charged at them, but Felicity and Jason were ready. They fought bravely, and they eventually defeated the trolls. After the battle, Felicity and Jason were exhausted, but they were also victorious. They had saved the day, and they had made new friends. They decided to stay in the new world for a while longer. They had many more adventures, and they learned a lot about themselves and each other. Eventually, it was time for them to go home. They said goodbye to their new friends, and they stepped back through the portal. When they stepped out of the portal, they were back in the schoolyard. They looked at each other and smiled. They had had an amazing adventure, and they would never forget it. Felicity and Jason kept the portal a secret from everyone else. They knew that if other people found out about it, it would be ruined. They wanted to keep it special, just for them. They went back to the portal many times after that. They would spend hours exploring the new world, and they would always have new and exciting adventures. The portal was their special place, and they cherished it. They knew that it would always be there for them, no matter what. One day, Felicity and Jason were walking to the library when they saw a group of kids playing hide and seek. They decided to join in, and they hid behind the bush where they had found the portal. As they were hiding, they saw the portal start to glow. They were curious, so they decided to go through it again. When they stepped through the portal, they found themselves back in the strange and wonderful world. They were excited to explore it again, and they knew that they would have many more adventures.